Yo, it's your boy Luap coming back at it again with another video. Today we're going to do an episode review for episode 73 of the Pokemon Journeys anime. And all in all, it was a pretty good episode, but there's not much to talk about, so I'm going to try to keep it as brief as possible. If you want to just skip to my thoughts, there's a timestamp, so you can just click on that and skip the review, as I'm going to go ahead and talk about kind of the events that folded on. So yeah, the episode starts with an ice cube floating away from his friends, you know, like he's just chilling on an ice cube. And not an ice cube, but an ice block rather. And yeah, he just floats away to a completely different, area of the Galar region. And this Ice Cube, man, I feel so bad for him. He's like top 10 unluckiest characters in all of anime history. Jesus Christ, poor guy. But yeah, but then after that we go into Raichu still being a good boy, giving food to everyone and teaching Grookey the importance of a line, which actually was a kind of nice little what's the word? It was like a nice little symbol of what was to happen in this episode, with the FALINKS and all that stuff, so I just caught that now, but yeah. And then the professor says that it reminds him of FALINKS, and so they head to the Galar region to take a look at one. They've never seen a FALINKS before, and they want to take a look at it. And we also get an appearance of Lapras here, so I guess we're not going to see any Ash Lapras flashbacks. So the first thing that happens as soon as they get to the Galar region is Go catches a Galarian Stunfisk, which of course I already know all the Go haters in my comment section right now lighting it up. Wow, Go catches a Pokemon, whatever. And yeah, I'm sure we're never going to see the Galarian Stunfisk ever used, but I do like that Ash recognized that it was a Stunfisk right away. And it's probably because of his travels with Ceylon, or maybe it was just pure coincidence, but I think that was kind of implied there. And then we see a little more on the Ice Cube, who dies after tripping on a Galarian Slowpoke that was chilling on the beach, breaks his ice, but he gets it back. I actually just had Ice Cube in one of my videos that you guys should click the card up to watch. It was an Ash, the next Pokemon that Ash should catch video, and he was in the video, so you guys should watch that. There's a little a hint for you in that video. But yeah, basically we see this Ice Cube having multiple times throughout the episode, and he's just always having just sheer bad luck, and not sheer cold. It would be really good if it was sheer cold. But they finally meet FALINKS. They see how FALINKS works together and are just a great unit, and of course they stumble across one that is actually a terrible unit. It seems that they had just formed recently, which doesn't make any sense because they're all one Pokemon, but hey, and they're just not that good, and they get kind of agitated at our protagonist, and Pikachu hits him with a Thunderbolt, which actually, like a marble, just blatters them, and goes after the head, and Ash goes and gets the other 5. So the head FALINKS is practicing with Go because he's feeling really down about how bad they were in battle and how bad they are in general. But Go's being the nice character that he is just don't worry about it, I'm gonna help you. And he sends out his Pokemon, Raichu, Cinderace, his Grookey, and his 2 other monkeys, which literally didn't even have any voices. It was hilarious how they literally pretended they didn't even exist there. But and yeah, they end up having him be a better FALINKS. And then we have Pikachu being in charge of the other FALINKSes, and then Ash trying to solve everything, and it was just a nice little it made me laugh out loud actually a couple times, to be honest, just of how ridiculous it was. And then the Ice Cube ends up running into the FALINKS, who they do a battle, and now that they have their newfound coordination, if you will, because of Go, they just beat up Ice Cube, and then Ice Cube runs into more bad luck, but he does end up getting reunited with his friends. And then that episode ends with Go catching FALINKS, and then Pikachu having his own FALINKS line. So yeah, Go caught 2 Pokemon in this episode, so I already know how the Go haters are just foaming at the mouth right now with rabies, how dare he? He is an awful human being for catching Pokemon. But yeah, it's not he also bonded with the FALINKS before, but that's a different story. I wonder if we're going to see FALINKS come up more. I wonder if FALINKS is going to join his rotation. Let's get started with my kind of thoughts on the episode. So overall, this episode was, well, a super filler episode, right? I mean, not much happened. I mean, he did bond with the FALINKS. I personally think that the FALINKS is probably going to make 1 or 2 more appearances, but I don't see it being a mainstay. Surprisingly, I do now in the future see Raichu as being more of a mainstay, because we see in filler episodes Raichu is always just there helping out, and I like Raichu, so I'm kind of okay with Ash, with Go actually having a Raichu of his own, kind of a permanent-ish team member. But I don't think the FALINKS will be, because it's probably just really hard to animate 6 Pokemon at a time. But I do like the FALINKS. The FALINKS was cool. It just doesn't add much to the story, and overall as an episode, I just found this to be a weaker filler episode than the last one that we got with the Durants and the whole maze thing. And but yeah, that's basically just my thoughts. I mean, there's not much to say about this episode in my opinion. I'm really excited for next week's episode, so I'm really wanting to do a long review for that one, but I think this one is fine with being a short one. Overall, I'd give this episode probably like a 7 out of 10 filler wise. Overall episode, I'm gonna stop doing like separate filler ones, but my overall episode review episode is like a 6 out of 10. It was funny, it made me laugh a lot a few times, but it wasn't like a crazy good episode. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy Luap, and I'm out. Peace.